Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a cute rabbit named Coco. Coco was known throughout the forest for his adorable twitching nose and fluffy white tail. Despite his small size, he was brave and clever, always ready to outsmart any challenge that came his way. In the same forest, there lurked a cunning fox named Sly. Sly was notorious for his sly tricks and clever schemes. He often roamed the forest, looking for unsuspecting prey to satisfy his hunger. One sunny morning, as Coco was hopping along the forest trail, he stumbled upon Sly's den. Curious but cautious, Coco peeked inside and saw Sly sharpening his claws, a mischievous gleam in his eyes. Coco knew he had to be careful around Sly, for foxes were known to be tricky and deceitful creatures. As Coco cautiously backed away, Sly spotted him and with a sinister grin, approached him slowly. "Well, what do we have here?" Sly said, his voice dripping with malice. Coco's heart raced, but he didn't let fear overtake him. Instead, he put on his bravest face and replied, "Just a humble rabbit passing through, nothing to see here." Sly chuckled, amused by Coco's bravery. "You're a feisty one, aren't you? But I'm afraid you've stumbled into the wrong neighborhood, little rabbit. This forest belongs to me, and I don't take kindly to intruders." Coco knew he had to think fast. He couldn't outrun Sly, but he could outsmart him. So, with a twinkle in his eye, Coco said, "Oh, but Mr. Fox, I heard you were the wisest creature in the forest. I've come seeking your guidance and knowledge. Would you be willing to share some of your wisdom with a humble rabbit like me?" Sly, flattered by the compliment, puffed up his chest proudly. "Why, of course, young one. I am indeed the wisest creature in these woods. What do you wish to know?" Coco seized the opportunity and said, "I've heard tales of your legendary cunning and wit, Mr. Fox. Would you be so kind as to teach me some of your tricks? I long to be as clever as you." Sly, unable to resist the chance to show off his skills, eagerly agreed. He spent hours regaling Coco with tales of his past exploits and teaching him various tricks of the trade. As the sun began to set, Sly grew tired from all the talking and boasting. Coco, on the other hand, had been paying close attention, storing away every piece of information Sly had shared. Finally, as night fell and Sly drifted off to sleep, Coco quietly slipped away from the den, his mind buzzing with ideas. The next morning, as Sly woke up groggily from his slumber, he found himself trapped in a cleverly constructed net, courtesy of Coco's quick thinking and the knowledge he had gained from Sly himself. With a triumphant grin, Coco hopped over to Sly, who was now helpless and defeated. "Looks like the student has become the master, Mr. Fox," Coco said, his eyes twinkling with satisfaction. And so, with his wit and bravery, the cute rabbit Coco had defeated the cunning fox Sly, becoming a hero in the forest and teaching everyone that true strength lies not in size or power, but in intelligence and courage.